Hey, Max here, and not only have I been busting my ass on movie talk for years, I've also been busting my ass as a Star Wars fan, and I'm done. And you know what? Andor was the final straw.
Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Are you sick of these? That was a joke. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't unsubscribe. Andor is one of the best shows ever. Imagine being this moron, this clown, this drama queen to make a big spectacle to say you can't take Star Wars, even though it's your job to cover movies. If you're sick of these entitled douchebags in movie talk that complain about talking about pop culture all day, can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! I'm sick of it. Yeah, imagine doing that and quitting on one of the best Star Wars shows ever produced. The best thing that happened in Star Wars in a year. And you're too weak-minded and superficial. You lack any knowledge in the Force to see what was coming. And man, Andy Serkis, Pedro Pascal. Oh no, wait. Damn it. I'm not. Oh shit. Diego Luna. Diego Luna. Oh man, is that going to get me in trouble? Never mind. I love Diego Luna and Pedro Pascal, and they don't look similar at all, and they have very diverse acting. Never mind. I'm not refilming. I'm keeping it as shit. You know how my mind is. You know how my mind is. But now I'm gonna get roasted. Don't cancel me, please. Don't cancel me. I'm keeping this as is. No edits. No edits on Movie Madness. I thought we'd revisit the Den of Cringe, which he's going to be at Star Wars Celebration. Imagine that, quitting on Star Wars, but being at a celebration of Star Wars. Oh boy. And why some people say I'm a drama queen. No, I laugh at morons in movie talk. I've long said this is the best time in entertainment and the best time to be a nerd, a geek, or whatever you want to call it. I don't want to offend you if you don't think you're a geek or a nerd. This is the best time. This is the best time to be a Star Wars fan now, too, because the sky's the limit on possibilities now. Before Disney took over, people wanted to see the sequel trilogy. It's not what a lot of people wanted, but it's done. Now there's a whole universe to explore, different types of shows, different type of properties. And I hope Andor is just the beginning. So let's get to his tweet where he's just asking for attention. It's like throwing shit on the internet. And they're like, oh no, you responded. You're asking for it, brah. You are asking for it. Doesn't excuse toxicity, but we all know the game he was playing. People can't accept criticism online. Toxic positivity. You know that, Grift? People can't accept my criticism. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of you people. Give things a chance. People that can't create like to criticize the most, that don't do shit. Listen, being in movie talk and reaction, it's a job. But on the importance of positions, creatives and people that provide our entertainment should be highly respected, not showed for. You don't want to polish a turd, but this isn't. This is amazing. Unbelievable. If people listened to Josh and didn't keep watching, they would miss out on one of the best shows ever made. And it's a Star Wars show. And it's not your typical Star Wars show. And that's why it's the best show, one of the best shows ever made. And I didn't even watch episode 10 yet. I'm making this video. I'm getting my live stream set up for MMB Live. And then I'm going to go watch episode 10. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, this was my favorite scene in episode 9. No spoilers here, but when you see this episode, oh my God. All right. Real talk. I want to thank Star Wars fans who are proving to me already that it's a good movie, anyway, he put movie, to limit my coverage and engagement in that fandom. Good God. Shut up already. I mean, yes, toxic fandom is a thing. I don't like it either. I can't stand the anti-SJWs and people that want to complain about everything. But if we're going to say one fan, the hate's all, because you know why? Because there's people and everything. People search for the good, you'll find it. On the internet, there are assholes. If you don't engage with assholes, the algorithm's not going to feed you assholes. If you sniff around assholes, you get more assholes. Okay? The internet provides what you engage with. Hello, McFly. Hello. I know people say Twitter isn't horrible. Twitter is what if you make of it, just like the internet. And algorithms feed you bullshit. You have to search out the good stuff. You do. All right, now let's just watch just a little bit of his cringe ass video. This is where I called him Den of Cringe, because I want to see him crawl back. I want to see his ass crawl back and admit that Andor's a good show towards the end, and that he jumped the gun and Sky is Falling. I can't wait, and I want to see. I'm gonna have to check out Nerd Theory. Is he still on Nerd Theory? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's check this out. Let's remember what a douche he was being.
What's up, everybody? It's Josh, and we need to talk about Andor. I know this is not clickbait. I really don't like
clickbait. It is clickbait. You wanted views. You wanted views that didn't have all the Easter eggs that you wanted. You admitted this before.
Andor, and I really am done with
No,
Star
you're not.
Wars, at least for a while. So I want to explain
You'll
what's
be
going
back.
on. I
We
want to
all
explain.
said he was going to be back. We want to see what he says at the end of the season. Now, I cannot wait. I am going to do a live reaction of Nerd Theory when this season is done to see what he says.
The kind of plan for me moving forward, because I'm still going to do Star Wars coverage. I'm going to keep most of it over on Nerd Theory. I'm probably not going to talk about Star Wars a lot on my streaming channel. I'm not going to talk a lot about Star Wars on my main channel, and I will get into that, and I want to explain the situation with that. And in the future, when Tales of the Jedi comes out, next year with Mando 3 and Ahsoka, there are still Star Wars projects that I'm excited about, and I still want to check them out, right? But I personally just need a break. It's a little bit of the Star Wars
so hard.
Content, but it's a lot of the Star Wars fan base, okay? And so this will be
my God. If it was really the fan base, you wouldn't be making a spectacle. You would just leave. Instead of over here, why do people online do this? They're like, I have to announce I'm leaving. If you want to leave, leave. Don't make, I'm done with Star Wars. It's boring, I mean, you can. But then to say, oh, the fans, the toxic positivity when you're making a big spectacle about how bad Star Wars is. And you're shilling for the worst of Star Wars fans. The ones that just hate everything because of bullshit reasons. And again, it's subjective and it's people's right not to watch stuff. But when your job is talking about movies and Star Wars, and you have a presence at Star Wars Celebration, you're going to complain, I'm going to call you fool. I don't know why he didn't get more backlash from this like Christian Harloff did when he didn't get to go to Galaxy's Edge. I'm busting my ass being a Star Wars fan. I will bust my ass, and I will watch Star Wars, and I'll bust ass then too. And I'm going to be happy, regardless of what happens. Book of Boba Fett wasn't a chore for me. The only thing that really was a chore for me was the sequel trilogy, watching Rise of Skywalker after The Last Jedi. But I still watched it. you know. All right, let's watch just a little bit more of this here. This is we're reminiscing.
My one and only video talking about Andor. After this, I'm done talking about
No, he's not.
Andor.
No, he's
I'm
not.
not going to be doing breakdowns. I'm not going to be doing watch parties. I probably won't even do an end cap video when it's all said and done.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
will. Yes, you
pretty
will.
much over it. And I
He's
guess
back.
I can
He'll be
start
back.
by talking about Andor itself, because here's the thing: the show's not terrible. Okay, so you might be like,
You're
watching this
terrible.
video or seeing, me talk about this on Twitter or whatever, and you're like, damn, like Josh really didn't like Andor. Is it a bad show? Is he seeing something that I'm not, or whatever? And that's not really what's going on.
I just want to get to the point where he said, "This isn't Star Wars." I'm so sick of people. This isn't Marvel. This isn't this. This isn't that. This isn't DC. Adaptation. When you adapt for a different medium, it's going to change. It's not going to be the same. All you fucking gatekeepers need to put your grown man pants on and give things a chance. Okay? This isn't Star Wars. Thank God we don't have to listen to people, to fans that say this isn't this isn't that, this isn't my Superman, this isn't my Star Wars, this isn't my DC, this isn't all the. Shut the hell up. I'm sick of it at this point. Absolutely sick of it. This isn't it doesn't feel like Star Wars. It doesn't feel like Star Wars. It feels on the next level now. Episode 9. I can't wait to see the next episode.
I really don't like the show, but I can acknowledge that a lot of people do, and that it's not a total crap fest of a show. Like, it is functionally a lot better with regards to like set design, the way that it's shot, the performances that the characters give. It's on a much higher level than Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi. I can absolutely admit that, and that's great. And I also think it's awesome that so many fans love Andor. Like, when I look out on Twitter, I see the vast majority of Star Wars fans and just people that like entertainment in general really enjoying Andor, really liking it, thinking it's the best show that they've done in a long time, and just being excited about the direction of where the show is going. For me personally, I really don't connect with this show at all. I find it to be very boring. I find it to not feel like Star Wars. This is created because of a combination of the way the characters talk, what they do, the music that's played throughout. To me, Star Wars
You're boring to me.
has never really been about incredible dialogue. You don't really have many scenes that, you have two characters.
It shouldn't be about incredible dialogue. It's never been about that. You're right, and maybe it should. Maybe it should. Maybe this is the change we need. There was some really good scenes in the past, but maybe Star Wars should be about great dialogue.
Just sitting down, and the dialogue's just incredibly intense. And in fact, most of the dialogue isolated away from Star Wars sounds funny. It's not that great. And as I was thinking about this last night, I was really imagining the first time in The Mandalorian that I saw the character of Grief Karga, right? And I saw
Okay, I think we had enough. You get the point. I'm never done with Star Wars. I'm here for the long haul. I can't wait to see this next episode and see the season finale. And I'm so happy that it's changing minds. Andor is actually changing people's minds that had issues with it at the beginning of the season. And I kind of want to do a discussion of shows or movies that you held on to and you gave a chance and you got rewarded for it. I don't know what to call that. Get your thoughts in the comment section below to let me know what you think of Andor. Do you think I'm right? What do you think of Josh? What do you think of people that gatekeep these properties and say this isn't my Star Wars, this isn't my Marvel, this isn't my DC, this isn't my Star Trek? What do you think of all that shit? Are you sick of it like me? This is unscripted, unfiltered. I had fun talking about this. I got it off my chest. Now I got rid of all that, and I'm going to go watch episode 10. I'll see you later.